Thunder roared, lightning split the sky, rain lashed against the old Haveli. 12-year-old Aryan shivered, clutching a rusted key. The Haveli was always dark, but the storm made it worse. Shadows danced on the walls. Aryan crept down the narrow corridor. The air was thick with dust and the smell of dampness. Ancient portraits lined the walls, their eyes seeming to follow him. They were painted with such detail that they looked real. He could almost feel their gaze burning into him. He stopped at a heavy wooden door at the end of the corridor. A faded sign with peeling paint hung on it. It read, "Do not enter." Aryan felt a chill run down his spine. What lay beyond that door? Why was it forbidden? He had found the key hidden in an old chest. Curiosity gnawed at him. He had to know what secrets the room held. Taking a deep breath, he inserted the key into the lock. The door creaked open, releasing a swirl of dust. Aryan stepped inside. The room was dark and musty. The only light came from the flickering lantern he carried. Dust motes danced in the beam. The air was heavy, suffocating. His eyes slowly adjusted to the gloom. He saw a cracked cradle rocking gently, even though no one was near it. A chill ran down his spine. What was rocking it? He noticed other strange things. A cracked photograph on a dusty table showed a woman with a sad smile. A wall clock was frozen at 3:33, its hands unmoving. It was as if time stood still in this room. The room felt cold, colder than it should be. His breath formed little puffs of vapor. He felt a presence, something unseen watching him. Fear tightened its grip on his heart. Suddenly the door slammed shut with a loud bang. Aryan jumped. He tried the handle, but it wouldn't budge. He was trapped. The lantern in his hand flickered and dimmed, casting long, grotesque shadows on the walls. Panic welled up inside him. He was alone in the darkness with something unknown. Then he heard it, a soft, tinkling melody. It was coming from a music box on a shelf. The tune was familiar, haunting. It was his mother's favorite lullaby. He looked up at the ceiling. A large shadow was crawling across it, twisting and turning like a living thing. It was then he noticed the mirror in the corner. It was old and tarnished, its surface covered in a thin layer of fog. A handprint appeared on the fogged mirror, a child's handprint. Then slowly it began to clear. A face emerged from the mist, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. A face he knew. It was his mother. But she looked different. Her skin was pale, almost translucent. Her eyes were wide and staring, filled with an unnatural intensity. She didn't blink. Before he could speak, she vanished. The mirror, as if mirroring his terror, cracked down the middle with a loud snap. The ceiling fan above began to spin wildly, its blade slicing through the air with a menacing whir. Aryan stumbled back, tripping over a loose floorboard. He fell, hitting his head on the hard floor. He looked up. His mother's feet hovered in the air above him. Her face, contorted in a terrifying expression, loomed closer. Her eyes, burning with a cold fire, stared directly into his. He opened his mouth to scream, but no sound came out. Then everything went black.